Alright, what's going on, everyone? So today we're doing some more Explore Anthology testing. We've been testing these new Explore Anthology cards. We've played Burn, we've played Nykthos. These videos have not been doing well, but I really like Explore, and this Explore Anthology was pretty decent. Most of the good cards were uncommons, like I said in my video, like both of these. And we have two cards, two uncommons. You can craft these pretty easily. And we're putting this in humans. We're playing Azorius humans. This is the reason deck Splash Blue in Pioneer for humans is for Reflector Mage, and we have this now. But what's this deck doing? It's pretty standard. We're playing very aggressive 1-drops, 2-1 for 1, a 1-2 for 1 that gets counters. We have a 2-1 for 1 here. So we're flooding the board very quickly. You know, we have this. It's only a 2-mana 1-1, but it gets a counter every turn, and it can distribute that counter wherever. So that's pretty good. Thalia makes our opponent's removal and board sweepers more expensive, which can give us extra turns to finish out a game. Adeline, amazing powerhouse in humans, 3 mana, has power equal to our creature count, puts a 1-1 out every turn we attack. Thalia's Lieutenant is a big payoff. 2 mana 1-1 when it enters, puts +1/+1 counter on each human we control, and then it will get counters every time a human enters, and that's going to include these tokens. And then we also have Intrepid Adversary, which is a 3-1 for 2, so another aggro creature. And then every extra 2 we can pay when we cast it, it will give all of our creatures +1/+1. And what we're testing today is the new cards. We have Reflector Mage. This is a major tempo card. 3 mana, 2/3. When it enters, it returns a creature to the opponent's hand, which is a pretty good tempo play to begin with. But then the creature's owner can't cast spells with the same name as that creature until our next turn. So what that means is, not only is this going to bounce something, but when we pass to them, they cannot redeploy that creature. Not only can they not replay it, but if they have extra copies, they just can't play anything with the same name. So that is a pretty huge setback for the opponent when we're putting so much pressure on. So the idea is we want pressure early. All these 1 and 2 drops put a lot of pressure, and as soon as our opponent is trying to stabilize, not only do we bounce their blockers, but it stays in their hand for a full turn. And then Brave the Elements. This is another sort of finisher similar to Reflector Mage. We choose a color, and then all of our creatures are going to gain protection from that color. So if our opponent's playing a monocolored deck, we just name the color, and all of our stuff is unblockable. Can also be used as a combat trick. It is an instant, so sometimes that can protect us against like board sweepers, like red ones that deal damage, and it can just win the game sometimes. So yeah, pretty cool. So that's the deck. Blue-white humans. Let's just try this thing out. Alright. Got a game. Did not see... Oh, we did get Brave the Elements. Okay. Got Brave the Elements. This is fine. Opponent's going first. I would prefer to go first, but this is fine. This is Spirits. We'll play Hopeful Initiate. So we should be able to out-aggro them. How much bounce and counter spells do they have is going to be the big question here. Do I play Thalia's Lieutenant already? Probably, since we have Adeline. Supreme Phantom, so they tap out. That's good. Okay, never mind. We just play that, right? Yeah, we just play this. Get a counter. Doesn't do anything because they have a 1/3 blocker. So I'd like them to tap out again. Faceless Haven's pretty good, because I really want Adeline to resolve. Great. Well, we can attack at least. But they don't play anything, so I don't know if I want to play Adeline. Play this on blue. What am I doing? I guess I'll try this first. Protect this. There's no way this resolves. Let's try it, though. Yeah. Resolve. Put a counter here. Attack for 4. Great. So now they can animate Faceless Haven. Curious Obsession, sure. Shackle guy. So no Faceless Haven now on defense. Attack for 4. So we go to 11. They draw. My turn. Brutal Cathar is pretty good. Will it resolve? And what do I take? Is Spectral Sailor the bigger issue? I think it might be, just because I don't want them to draw too much. But I don't know if it's... Oh, it does resolve. Oh, what do we take? What do we take? I think we take Spectral Sailor. Gets rid of the Curious Obsession. Slip out the back. Alright. So we can attack We can put the counter here. We can attack with these. If they block Luminarch Aspirant, I can sacrifice the bodyguard. But that's fine. They go to 10. Sure. So, if I had played this on white, I could play both of these, so that's a problem. I'm not dead here. This is fine. It's a lot of damage. It's 13, so I do got to block. Block here. I still take 8, go to 3. Sure. Yep. My turn. That's, doesn't do it. Or does it? Does this resolve? It does. Play this as a white source. I mean, I could play this just in case. I can do it instant speed. Okay, so get a counter here. Attack. That gets a counter and a... So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. That's lethal. Great. And then we had... If they had Fading Hope, we had this to give our stuff protection from blue. So that, even though we won, that's a good example of how Brave the Elements would have won us the game if they had Fading Hope to bounce. So nice. Alright, got another game. Game 2. Let's see our hand. We're going first. We have Reflector Mage. We need one more land, but this hand is amazing with all these Luminarch Aspirants. Hopefully the opponent isn't playing black, because I want all these to survive. I mean, if all these survive, we don't need any more lands. Alright, Plains. Bodyguard. Nothing to choose, that's fine. Remember, Bodyguard, at the end of the day, it's a 2-power, 1-drop, and the protection is nice. They are playing black, though. That is unfortunate. Loot, that's pretty good. I guess I should play this on blue, just in case we don't get a blue source. Play this, get a counter. Alright. I mean, this hand's amazing against basically any non-black deck. But we got matched up against Rakdos. What does this do again? If a creature an opponent controls to die, exile it. That's fine. Do we go for the tempo play? Or do we go for the... I think we go aggro first. Let's do... Counter... Counter... Attack for 4. Great. To go to 16? So they probably killed us Luminarch Aspirant. Fable, that's really good. So we probably bounce this turn then, since they're tapped out and stuff. I will take the 2. Another Reflector Mage. Yeah, let's... Well, I mean, we get enough counters that we don't have to do that, actually. I like the mana efficiency of playing the 3-drop, though. Let's just play this. Bounce this. We'll do counter... Counter... Attack for 7. When they're down to 9... Getting close to board sweeper territory, though. These decks don't usually play a ton of those. I mean, maybe they play Meat Hook Massacre. But they need to pay a lot of mana. That's fine. I can bounce that. Great. So we'll lose 2. Reflector Mage. Bounce. We'll do... let's see. They can pay potentially 3 next turn. So let's do counter... Counter... To get all my... Yep, nice. To get all my stuff out of Massacre range. So yeah, nice. That's 2 quick wins. So something to note with Reflector Mage is it's not necessarily a turn 3 play. We're not trying to cast it on turn 3. It's more of a develop your board and then bounce something to win the game, sort of, or come close to it anyway. It's a tempo play. It's kind of like a Lord where you play a 2-mana Lord, but you're usually looking to play it on like turn 4 or 5 after your board is developed. That's how Reflector Mage is. This is, we go first and we get this hand. Yes, please. Lead on Hopeful Initiate. What sleeves are these? These are kind of fan. Oh wait, these were... Aren't those... There's a Reflector Mage. I mean, that's pretty good. I believe... We just play this. I'm going to put the counter here. It's 1 less damage this turn, but it's 1 more counter that this will get. It'll work out. probably. What's snow-covered plains? Oh, okay. Angels? Are they playing snow-covered plains now? I don't know. So should I just bounce that? I said you don't normally play this on turn 3, but they don't have board sweepers. And this, it hurts their mana because they're playing. I like how I started, you know, in the middle between games. It's like, yeah, you don't want to play this on turn 3. And here we are playing on turn 3. But it was a good play because this taps for mana, right? And they're looking to play like 3 and 5 drop angels. That's fantastic. So I would love to play 2 of these. I want to play Thalia because they have Collected Company and they'll have 4 mana next turn. So I'm going to play that, play this. Counters everywhere. Jesus. Well, that is 3 wins, 3-0. Can we go 4-0? I don't know, but this deck has felt pretty strong. Opponent goes first. We don't have a super aggressive hand, but I think it's fine. We will keep this. Got Thalia if we're playing a spell or playing against aggro, most likely. We did draw a 1-drop, so I guess I'll play this. Play this. Yeah, so this is likely an aggro deck of some kind. It's interesting that this still has the sacrifice ability, even when you don't have a target. Okay. Yeah, I did a video about this card. And, that's gonna hurt, because I do have... Oh, and I have to pay life for my mana. I can play this one. This makes their burn... Let's attack first. You want to block? Surely you do. They definitely should not. So we'll play this. Take 2. So we're definitely gonna play Brutal Cathar to get that off the battlefield. Their burn is more... Oh, jeez. Okay, they take 2. I think I still have to prioritize. Jeez, man. Alright, we'll pay 2 life for this. Go to 16. I mean, I can use Reflector Mage, bounce, annex, attack for 4. We're ahead. We can stay ahead here with this play. It's painful. But, I mean, this is just a battle of draining the lives as quickly as possible. And this keeps us ahead. Great. Oh my god. Couldn't have gone more perfectly there. Thank god that's off the battlefield. Jesus. Alright. So they can't replay Annex because of this. They could play a Torburn. We can get that. Fanatic. That's weird. That's a weird one. Alright. So we'll maybe just play Adeline, because this dies to Reflector Mage. So enters tapped. Adeline. Do I even send Reflector Mage? I think so. I think if they want to trade. If they're trying to do a Red Devotion thing, okay, that works. So they take 4. So we have Brutal Cathar when they play this this Annex back. Ooh, they pay 3 life. Glorybringer, that's pretty good. So I take 8. I have to kill them on the backswing. I think I can though, right? Yeah, we just yeah, that's fine. All right, that's good. I think the critical thing there was them blocking with Eidolon. That worked out really well for me. All right, gotta pack, gotta open this. Absolutely necessary. I haven't opened one of those yet, so that's cool. And a Sword of the Meek. Fun combo card. Don't know if there's any combos on Magic Arena, but in Modern, that's a fun combo card. All right, so that's the deck, and you see how powerful Brave the Elements can be. You see how powerful Reflector Mage can be. It gives us some protection. This gives us protection. This gives us tempo. And it allows these other cards to shine. Neither one of these are like absolutely... They look like the weakest cards in the deck, right? When you got Hopeful Initiate getting counters. You have Thalia, Luminarch Aspirant. You have so much powerful stuff here. But Reflector Mage and Brave the Elements are just those unassuming but critical pieces that can win the game. Protection to protect your board, to make your creatures unblockable, and bouncing a blocker that can't come back for 2 turns is very powerful. So there you go, blue-white humans. We could also try ban humans with Collected Company, but that's what blue-white humans looks like with Reflector Mage, and it's pretty solid. And if you play mono-white humans already, this is uncommon, so pretty easy to craft. The mana base is a bit more expensive, but maybe you have that already. So hopefully that gives you an idea for thinking about trying this deck. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.